Welcome back to 30 at 6 on Cecil TV. I'm Allison Donnelly, and today is Monday, March 25th.
And I'm Rob Churnside. Allison, it's great to have you back. We missed you last week.
Yeah, I know. It's good to be back.
High-level government work is looks like it's done well by you.
Happy Maryland Day.
Oh, that's right. Speaking of government, it is Maryland Day.
Yeah, in 1634, the first settlers arrived in Maryland, or the province of Maryland, and here we are.
And they came over boats from Europe, right?
Yes. Right?
Probably Great Britain, right?
Probably. Yeah.
And I think weren't they Catholic settlers? They started a Catholic colony or something like that?
Yeah, but don't quiz me on my history
Lord
knowledge.
Baltimore, the name Lord Baltimore. So much of Maryland history that we don't know. We'd fill volumes.
Right, we could.
And there are volumes out there, and we recommend that you read them.
Or catch 30 at 6 when Mike Dixon is visiting us.
Mike Dixon. We miss Mike.
Yeah, he'll be back in May.
Great.
May 6th.
And I always look to him for fashion guidance.
Oh, maybe
Which I
look,
do.
maybe look a little harder.
So did you have a good weekend?
I did. How was yours?
It was pretty good. I went to the Freedom Hills Therapeutic Riding Association Aloha Welcome to Spring auction.
Right.
And the next day it kind of was spring, so I went out.
Yeah.
Planted stuff, dug and hoed and worked in the garden.
Yeah, how are you feeling after that?
I think I might need to go see the chiropractor.
Oh. We know a chiropractor.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Dr. Sam Charles.
One
You
of
know
our
him.
sponsors.
Yes.
Miracle worker.
And that's what they say. So tonight we have someone coming to talk to us about Drone Con, which is coming up April 6th. And then Cecil Con is the weekend after, so we'll be talking about that tonight too.
Good.
And then we have the band Mesen Around.
Awesome.
Yeah.
A packed agenda. And I do believe there was a fire in Port Deposit, my town, over the weekend.
Yes. Yeah, and we'll talk about that too. And now for the news. A house on Port Deposit's North Main Street is a total loss after a dramatic blaze early Saturday morning. The occupant woke up and discovered a fire in the kitchen area. He was able to escape and call 911. Wind gusts up to an estimated 25 miles per hour contributed to the rapid spread of fire throughout the structure. The occupants are being assisted by family members. The value of the loss of the structure and contents is estimated at $105,000. In the coming days, it will be up to Governor Hogan to sign or veto the $15 minimum wage bill. Differences between the House and Senate on when the increase will take full effect for small businesses are being hammered out by a legislative committee. Under the compromise, large companies will be required to pay the new minimum by 2025, while companies with fewer than 15 employees will have till July 2026 to comply. The governor has not said whether he will veto the bill, but has called it reckless and said it could be devastating to the Maryland economy. In a case with far-reaching political implications, the United States Supreme Court will hear arguments tomorrow in two high-profile partisan gerrymandering cases, including one involving Maryland's 6th Congressional District. Before 2012, the district was a Republican stronghold represented by Roscoe Bartlett. He held the seat for 10 consecutive two-year terms. Since the current map took effect in 2012, the 6th District has been represented by Democrats from Montgomery County. We'll be back after these messages.
Hi, I'm Dr. Sam Charles. For 30 years, I have been practicing functional medicine and gentle chiropractic. Elkton Chiropractic Neurology is dedicated to enhancing whole-body rejuvenation, whether or not you are afflicted with injury or disease. We utilize a structural, neurologic, metabolic, nutritional, and energetic approach to restoring your body to its full potential.
After coming to Dr. Charles, I'm better than I was before.
You deserve to feel good and to have an active lifestyle, so why not call Elkton Chiropractic Neurology today?
Welcome back to 30 at 6. Regional drone enthusiasts can look forward to U.S. Drone Con coming up on April 6th at Cecil College. Here to tell us all about it is Ralph Defrangesco. Thanks
Hi,
for
Allison.
being here.
I'm excited to be here to talk about U.S. Drone Con.
Great. So what is Drone Con?
That's a good question. Let me give you the long answer.
Okay.
So my wife Steph and I attend a lot of security conferences, and we noticed that there weren't any conferences that were dedicated to drones. So we thought, hey, why don't we start one up? So we approached the college, Jim Morgan, he's a professor there, and he said, hey, that's a great idea. Why don't, let's try it. So we spoke to the administration. They said, yes, we'd like to host it this year. So that's kind of how we got our humble beginnings.
And I wanted to touch on this in the beginning, but what is your background?
Let's see. I've been in cybersecurity before it was known as cybersecurity. It was just computer security. That was years ago. I worked for some large companies, Aetna, U.S. Healthcare, GMAC Mortgage. I had my own consulting practice for a while. I worked for the government for a while. Now I work for Vanguard as a director of cybersecurity.
And you also teach cybersecurity at Cecil College.
I do. I've been there 4 years, taught a number of classes there, and I love teaching there.
Great. So why is Cecil County or Cecil College offering this program? Is there a particular interest in this area around here, or?
You know what? I think there is. I think it fits in with their cybersecurity program, so it's more in the technology side. So they were very quick to jump on it.
Cool. So what can participants look forward to? What can they expect? What types of programming will there be?
Oh, we have a lot of things. Let's see. We have a number of presenters. We have some vendors that'll be there. They'll be selling drones and drone-related stuff. We have 3D printing, so you can come and get a drone body that's 3D printed. We have a drone competition. We have Come Fly a Drone, so we have some drones that'll be outside in the tennis court area by the gymnastic building, and you can fly a drone if you've never flown one before. We have a gentleman coming that's going to demonstrate how to fly in first-person view. So you put on a virtual reality headset and you fly the drone. So a number of things like that.
And I noticed on your website that there's a section for learning about the FAA rules and regulations. So is the intended audience mostly people who are interested in using drones for their businesses or as a hobby who are just getting into it?
It's going to be mostly hobby.
Okay.
But we put the FAA thing out there because you've got to be responsible for flying these things.
Right.
If you follow the news, there's been a number of accidents where drones have crashed either into buildings or into people. So today you can take a course in it and you can get certified. You can get a pilot's license.
Cool. So is it family friendly?
Yes, it is. There'll be a number of things for kids to do. The 3D printing, the drone competition will be for kids.
That sounds like an awesome day. So it goes from 8 to 5 on April 6th.
Yes.
And it's at Cecil College, the physical education building.
Yes.
Where can participants go to learn more?
So you can go to www.usdronecon.com. You can buy tickets right off the site. You can go to Eventbrite and look us up. You can go to Facebook and look us up.
Cool.
If you can't get tickets online because they're only available through the weekend, you can come and buy them at the door.
Oh, great. And they're only $12.
They're only $12.
Do we miss anything?
Let's see. For $12, you get a T-shirt.
Ooh.
You get a badge, which you have the option of either buying already together or putting it together yourself. So we have a number of soldering stations that'll be set up, and people will be there to show you how to solder together your badge, or you could take it home and solder it together yourself.
Very cool.
And a sticker.
Oh, a sticker. Well, then a piece for itself.
That's worth itself, right?
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Great. Well, thanks for having me here.
Ralph Defrangesco telling us about U.S. Drone Con taking place at Cecil College on April 6th. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
And now 30 at 6. Let's welcome Matt Lowder.
Hey, it's Matt Lowder.
Matt.
That's all right. That's all good.
You should have said it a little louder.
I should have said a little bit louder. That's right. That's exactly
Matt
right.
Lowder. I stand
Matt
corrected.
Lowder.
And
That's
you're going
okay.
to tell us about Cecil Con, right?
Yes. So today I'm here to represent and talk to you guys about Cecil Con. Yeah. So I'll give you the rundown. Cecil Con is in its 6th year this year, and it's the captain of our ship is Meredith Keating Boaz, and she's fantastic. She's been here since the very beginning, where in year 1 it was 100 people at this thing, and now here we are in year 6, and we're expecting over 3,000 people this year, and we had 2,300 last year. So it's really gotten big, and what's really cool about Cecil Con is for anybody that's really geeky or passionate about specific fandoms or things in sci-fi, fantasy, gaming, or anime, you really have to go to Philadelphia for those annual cons or go to Baltimore. And it's really cool to have something that's really, really grassroots that's here in Cecil Con, that perfect in-between has a really passionate base of people that are volunteering literally thousands of hours of time to really give everyone something really exceptional.
And it's not just Star Trek or Star Wars, it's the whole gamut, right?
Yes. So it's just grown and expanded every year. It seems like where you include Doctor Who, Star Wars, Star Trek, and then next year you're including Firefly and anime, and then before you know it, Game of Thrones and Supernatural, and just the list goes on and on and on. So whatever it is that you're geeky and passionate about, there is something there for you. If it's video games, tabletop board games, it's all there.
We were there at Cecil TV. Was there last year filming. I think we saw
It was
you
cool.
at the tabletop and games area. Right?
Yeah. So it was so busy, and it was good to talk to you. It was but it was so busy. So so the first couple years I went, I participated just as an attendee, and then a few years back I decided to take on more of a role with Meredith and with Brandon, who both basically run the show, and their passion just inspired me with what they were doing with so few people, and the volunteers are the lifeblood of that thing. If we don't have volunteers every year, there really isn't a con. So everybody just gets behind it and they roll with it, and it's really been exceptional. And having the tabletop game center has grown, the video game center has grown, and the other cool thing is if you're a fan of art or sketches, painting, t-shirt design, jewelry making, we have a really exceptional 90 booth vendor hall.
I was
that
just
takes
going to
over the
mention
gym.
that. Yeah, it's like you can take a piece of this thing home with you, or many pieces.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. So come with cash, because you never know. I mean, you could come being like, I'm not going to buy anything, because that's what I always say every year that I go. And you just walk through and you weave through all these different booths with these different styles of artwork, and the art community is really behind Cecil Con and what they've been able to accomplish.
Yeah, it's like an open air plaza mall there with all the vendors there.
Yeah. Also, there's going to be this year panels. So there's going to be different panels where you can ask questions of established and published authors. So we're going to have special guest authors there this year too. Nice. There's also going to be, like I said, Q&A panels, some workshops. There's going to be an escape room. There's going to be a big board game giveaway, so you can walk home with $200 worth of board games. There's going to be the first ever 24-hour game jam, and this is really cool. It starts on Friday night, April 12th, and it goes until the afternoon on Saturday, April 13th, because it's a 2-day con. And it's like a lock-in, and during that 24-hour period, different groups of people have to design and create like their own video game with a given theme. And it's really cool. And what's really neat about that is if anybody knows who the Angry Video Game Nerd is, James Ralph, he's going to be here this year. He's one of the biggest special guests we've ever had.
Wow.
He was doing goofy satire game reviews and movie reviews. He was one of the first to be doing that on YouTube. And so he's going to be there. He's coming down from Philadelphia to come spend time with us and guest judge and do his own panel and all that kind of stuff. And you can meet him and other authors and game designers in the vendor hall.
So at the Northeast campus of Cecil College,
Yeah.
Friday the 12th, starts into nighttime, supper time, or
Right, so this goes from 4 till 8 on Friday.
okay.
Yeah.
And that's a $5 ticket, right?
Right, $5 ticket.
How much is Saturday?
Saturday's 10.
You get a deal?
Yes, so if you go both days, it's $12.
Wow.
And you can get more information at Cecil-Con.com, and you can also get the tickets there through our Eventbrite. I think it's $12 for the 2 days. But yeah, it's really going to be something. It really is. There's also a really great t-shirt design this year. The first 2,000 plus people that come get a free swag bag, which is just a nice bag with a nice image on it with our logo and stuff that you can get to carry around with you as a keepsake. And there's also the full color booklet, which has all the events in it. So you can have that also to take home.
Well, we're very
It's really nice,
excited
yeah.
that it's grown year to year, and it was great going there to film last year. We might be there again this year. We'll
Yeah.
look for you. What do we miss talking about, Matt?
I guess maybe the only thing that I forgot to mention is that it's a family-friendly con. It's a family-friendly convention, and so it's also nice if you're going to be your first con. I always encourage families to come to this because you can get overwhelmed when you go to Baltimore and it's the 30,000 person con. It's nice to go to the 3,000 person con at the local college first. So if you happen to have the time, definitely come down. This year we're actually getting a Disney princess, which is super cool. So if you have kids 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years old, please bring them. I think there's going to be Elsa on one of the days, and then we're going to have Belle on another one of the days.
Oh,
On Friday
Belle
and Saturday.
from Little
Belle from
Mermaid.
Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah,
I'm so-
Little Mermaid is Ariel. Maybe we'll get
Right.
Ariel next year.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And plenty of ample parking.
Yes, the
Refreshments?
parking is great. Cecil College itself has been like fantastic. It's been one of the best places that you could hold a convention. Each year we've grown from a floor of a building to 2 floors of a building to 2 full buildings, and we've just continued to grow, and they've been very supportive of us through it. You know,
Well, it sounds like a plan for April 12th and 13th.
it's going to be awesome. I'll be totally exhausted, but it's going to be great. By the time we get to the end of Saturday night, it's going to be a party.
Yeah, we'll be looking for you.
Yeah, lots of planning. Yeah, it'll be
sir.
fun. Thank you very much.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Cecil County in the world, what a special treat we have tonight. And I'm not just messing around, okay? We have a band from Chester County, Pennsylvania. Welcome, Mesen Around.
Hey, how you guys doing?
There's 4 of you, and you have
No,
a
there's
fifth.
5. There's 5.
There's 5, right?
One right.
No, there is a fifth.
Where'd he go? You're the 5th one, remember?
Hey, the new member.
Like the best. Okay. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
My name is Brandon Mesen.
Michael Rogers.
Henry Quinn.
Alex Shahazizian.
And let me guess, you play the guitar,
Yes, sir.
you
Shaker.
play the bass,
No,
This is the bass.
no, he's the lead guitar.
lead guitar,
Bass.
bass, and drums.
And you're the singer.
And tonight I am.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Heaven help us all. Okay, so you guys are from Chester County. You play around up in Philly and different places, and you write your own music. How did you get the name Mesen Around? Other than the seriousness.
This guy actually was just like, yeah, why don't we just call it Messing Around, since people call me like B Messing a lot and like messing around, so I guess it fits.
Yeah, we're trying to think of a name for like the band, and we just had like, what did we have before? Did we have anything? No, it was just Brandon Mesen, and we were trying to create like a name for like Summer of Love when we were creating it, and like we didn't know what to put under a title of, so we were just like, we didn't want to do just Brandon Mesen again, so we just wanted to do like some kind of creative thing, because it was more of a project more than just his own single stuff. So we were just like riding back in the car and just like said mess around. He's like, oh, and then we started freaking out like that was it. Yeah.
That's where it all started.
So you write your own music.
Yes.
You do covers as well?
Not really.
No?
Sometimes I guess.
Well, you're in luck, because Cecil TV, we're doing an open mic at Wesley's on Route 273 in Scenic Fair Hill tomorrow, Tuesday night. And you guys are welcome to come out down and jam.
Let's
Righteous.
go.
I think that's the
We'll be there.
All right.
Wesley's.
And you're going to play some original music tonight.
Yes, indeed.
And
Yes.
kind of a stripped down, spare, acoustic-y kind
Oh,
of
yes.
format, right?
Yep.
Cool. So tell us about some of your shows.
So I guess we have lots of shows in this month, right, guys?
Yeah, we got
We have like 5 or 6
5
more.
We
maybe.
have one more, but
We have one this Friday in Westchester at Local Yoga Cafe, and
oh yeah.
we have lots more shows this weekend and the month. So if you guys want to come to our shows, definitely follow us on Instagram, Mesen_around, MESEN.
Underscore.
Yes.
Right.
It's all
That's
about
that
the
little
underscore.
lower thing.
Yes, that's
Of course, when
that's
I
where
wrote
it's
it down,
at.
I underlined it because I'm not really hip to this. Anyway, that's great. Mesen_around, and you're playing at Sprout Music in Westchester, or you
Oh yeah,
already
that's
did?
was it May 17th?
May
17th.
17th.
Yeah.
What is Sprout Music?
It's
It's a bar.
it's like a nightclub.
It's a music
Okay.
People
collective.
Yeah.
get together and do a little dancey, you know.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
I
groovy.
They have shows like every weekend.
haven't been to Westchester for a while.
Oh, maybe we should party.
You know what? I'm thinking of joining you guys. You look like a fun bunch of people. Not just because you're from Chester County that you're fun guys, okay? Mushrooms, kidding. Mushroom joke, you know. I'm working on it, okay? Just messing around.
Very funny.
So you're coming back from the car. You drive together to your gigs, and you load all your equipment
I'm the
in.
driver.
This guy's the driver.
He's the driver.
Okay.
Sound holo, baby.
Okay. Have your own PA system?
Yes, we do.
Cool. So you play these, I call them house you call them house shows.
Yes.
Tell us about a house show.
So a house show is basically a house, basically, that someone wants to throw some music. And I honestly like them better than venues because you have more freedom. You can be like a weird
Sure.
It's
person.
less like
Go into the
like
refrigerator.
Show up
They
late,
usually got
you know,
pizza.
give or
show up
take
late.
30 minutes load-in time, you know.
So how do house show people contact you?
Oh,
Usually fax
I
us.
mean, yeah, you know.
Big faxes.
Usually Facebook. We played a lot, so usually it's just through connections, through people like you.
Okay, cool. Maybe I'll have the little house show this summer.
Oh.
That'd be cool.
All right, headliners.
What's the
right
date
there.
of that?
Yeah.
I haven't come to that yet.
Oh.
All business.
Okay.
Take care of business. Okay. So what will we be playing tonight?
We are going to play what is it, 3 songs, 4 songs?
Three
Was
Yeah,
it?
they'll be
3
coming out
songs?
in the new album that we're gonna be releasing.
And the album is called.
We ain't saying it yet.
Not saying it yet.
Because we keep changing our mind.
Yeah, we do.
So you have that means you have a current album already.
Yes, we definitely. Well, I have
You have 2.
I have my first solo album was called Adventure Walks. I released that myself, and then me and Mike we went to the studio in Craighead, in Carlisle, and we recorded Summer of Love. And that was amazing.
Huge production. 15
Very.
songs. We started in like February, and me and Brandon, like the way it all started was Brandon was already working on the music for Summer of Love, and then we were making music on our own, which is going to be released God knows when. We made like 10 songs, 12 songs when we first met each other. It was like ridiculous, but like he was already recording the music in Craighead, and I was skeptical about it. I didn't really know about it. I was like, let's just do it here. It's cheaper. We can do it. I mean, they recorded it. I mean, it was incredible quality for such a low price. They're a great studio to go to, but we recorded from January to July. Oh my God, the times we had at Craighead Studio. We would go there for 3 days on end, and Ryan France, incredible producer.
Ryan France.
We would go from.
Yeah, he couldn't sleep. He would wake up and we would be right there, waking him up with a burrito and hot coffee. Wakey, let's get to work.
Some Wayman's burrito.
Oh yeah, the best.
Living a dream.
Yeah.
Yep. You
Waking
got
up at 8 a.m., going until 4 a.m. So
non-stop.
We look forward to the new album, and I'd love to hear the previous works, and we can't wait to hear your songs tonight. I think we covered everything we talked about. Anything we missed? What do you guys sound like? What band out there that you guys sound like?
Oh, I wouldn't really say we sound like a certain band. We kind of just do what we feel, and I don't know, you know.
Upbeat and groovy and dancing.
Yeah.
I've recently only kind of joined this venture, I'd say, and like every time we play a show live, like I mean, like everyone that plays before us and after us, like they're obviously really talented and great too. But like I feel like when we play, like there's just this certain like energy between us and like
Very
the people
energetic.
playing. Like we just played a show on Sunday, or was that Sunday?
Saturday.
Saturday in Swarthmore.
Warehouse 3.
Warehouse 3 in Swarthmore. Thank you guys.
It was awesome.
And it was so fun. Like it was a seated venue, but everyone got up and started dancing at the end. Like there was this old lady like doing this like I don't know. It was cool. Yeah, exactly. It was so cool.
We can definitely give you some local connections here, and I can't dance.
Well, maybe.
Not yet.
I draw my My wife tells me that all the time. Anyway, we look forward to hearing what you got, and we look forward to coming out and seeing you. Messing around. Let's stop messing around and let's get to it.
Woo! Thank you. Appreciate it. This is Messing Around. You're watching Cecil TV. This first song is called Star Killer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mess with
my mind.